Hey guys, we're back with the letter. I almost said Valhalla. This is not Valhalla. This is the letter. Don't that you see the letter, not Valhalla. When we last left off on, nothing of importance happened. It was just exposition. Nothing, at all scary happened. You see, because something did scary happen, but then the main character's just like, nope, that didn't happen. Just hope one of the people in my or Rose's group is brave and generous enough to buy this mansion. And so, with papers in hand, they lead the way. When they aren't whispering among themselves or going, ooh and ah, over one thing or another, they ask questions. Did it put me like a line or two behind where I saved? Because I remember getting this. I need to sneeze. From how the restoration process works, the history of the place, into them all. One's more than happy to talk about the art pieces and architecture mostly. However, I'm careful not to mention anything about the urban legend. Not a good material for sales talk, even if the entire population of Luxbourne knows about it.
Some of the furnishings here are actually the 17th century originals, all of which have undergone a painstaking restoration process just to return its original beauty.
Yeah, some of them, like one in the back and like this one. That one sucks.
Even the glass thing. Colorful ones. Oh, I don't know, but you get the idea, I hope. Especially that one, ma'am. It is said to be a gift commissioned by the fiancé of Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion's current owners have specifically requested that the restoration crew take great care in handling it.
She meant like the stained glass, right?
It's a priceless work of art and the most distinctive feature of the mansion.
By the time I've stopped talking, her attention is already elsewhere.
Isn't this place wonderful, darling? I told you it's not a total waste of your time.
I don't know. Isn't it a bit too small? We might have to break a wall down to have more room.
Her fingers moving your hair. This is the kind of stuff I want in visual novels.
Well, I think it is just right. Don't you think so, Marianne?
It is splendid, Mom.
Story update? Huh? Oh, was that like depending on the choice you took earlier? Wait. Yeah, probably. So, yeah, butterfly effect, you see? And because, earlier I was like, hey, Mikala, I'm cool. You see? So now she recommends it. Okay, I get you.
But isn't it a little too early to make plans when no deal has been signed yet?
Never mind that. It isn't going to be a problem. We've got a wonderful legal team to handle everything. Start taking notes, though. I think I've got a few things I want changed before we move in.
One thing I don't like about this game so far, I don't really like any of the characters. Granted, we're like hour in. I'm looking at my time played, so you can't hear the music. 70 minutes in, we're seeing Isabella. She's okay, I guess. Hannah? Hannah's the one on the screen right now, right? No, that's... Yeah! I forget, but really, I don't really care about any of them. The rest of their conversation gets lost in the chatter of the other companions. I don't want to make any assumptions yet, but their sure interest is enough to give me some semblance of hope. Oh, please let these guys be the one. Eventually, our group reaches the kitchen. Much like the rest of the house, a great deal of effort has been put into retaining the room's classical appeal. And I mean, I'm the type of guy who likes to like characters, I don't really know how to describe it beyond that. The open hearth at the end of the house, in particular, looks amazing, like the one I only see in fairy tale books before. And that perhaps to the cleaning crew. Seriously, after overhearing hundreds of the complaints about this soot and tar staining the bricks, how much of a pain in the... Oh, does that count? Does that count? I don't know. There's nothing in the policy. Oh no! If I had a fire sound effect, I'd start it and pretend to throw the policy in the fire by editing, or make it look presentable at least.
The highlight of the room, however, is what's underneath this hatch here.
Oh yeah, this is where we keep the ghosts.
Oh, don't say anything yet. An underground wine cellar.
This is the first time the guy in gray speaks up. Mr. Luke Wright. My memory supplies from the forms they sent earlier. His sudden attentiveness catching me off guard. Since the start of the tour, only his wife has shown any form of genuine interest in the place. But this time, something lights up in his eyes at the mention of the undercraft. What's so interesting about a basement? They don't understand rich people sometimes. Right now, it just gives me the impression of a child who's seen what he absolutely wants for Christmas. I've always found it cute whenever I see children act that way. My younger siblings especially. Alright, she has... How many siblings? I think she has like a lot, right? Like 6? I want to say. No. Journal. That's just here, right? Third child among 7. Okay, I was right. Because she has 6 others, so you see. And a grown man? That was funny.
Yes, sir. It could house around 7,000 to 11,000 bottles of wine.
What?
Truly. And the room, how was it built?
The bricks that were used to build the cellar have been carefully picked for the purpose of maintaining and preserving a constant temperature and humidity in the room. It's a good place to keep your private collection in if you have one, sir.
It keeps the corks in good condition.
Oh, love. Didn't you say before that you wanted to make your own personal vineyard? Perhaps you could start one here.
That's not pronounced vineyard?
You know we're going to need space for that, darling.
Let me get my phone up. Safari.
If it's
This
space
isn't
you're
big
worried
enough?
about, sir, the Ermengarde mansion sits on a 46-acre lot. There's plenty of room for it. We were told that the original owners had a horse stable built here before, too.
Let's see. No, I need pronounce. Yeah, definition. I'll say it there. It won't say it for me. It's vineyard! What? There's a contemplative expression on Mr. Wright's face, but it doesn't say anything further. His wife, however, seems very pleased that he has started to show interest, if only a little. Smile to myself. I may not completely understand how these people's minds work, but I sure as heck know how to spot a buyer with sincere interest. Score! Can't wait to tell yours. The rest of the tour goes without a hitch. After more than half an hour, we were able to cover almost every room in the ground floor, and are heading to the parlor. Funny, first time we surveyed the property, I kept complaining to Rose how big it is. Now I can't even bring myself to care, no matter how much my feet hurt. Maybe this is just my excitement over a prospective sale. When we reach the parlor, however, an odd feeling washes over me. Oh yeah, this is just, the haunted room with all the spooky paintings. Starts off as small goosebumps on my skin, feeling being watched intently. Whispers in my ear and shadows dancing, lurking in the corner of my vision. Dark silhouettes that are gone when I turn to look to see what it is. I was making sure OBS was still working, but I guess that mutes. This sucks. Is there a way to change that? Yeah, there might actually be in the No, don't click the quit button. What's the options? Oh, options. Gameplay? Running. I'm a genius. It works. Start to break into a cold sweat. I can't do this. I need to sit down for a moment. The old ladies in the group have been requesting for a break anyway. If I can just...
Excuse me, everyone? We will be taking a 15-minute rest here before we visit the first floor. In the meantime, please help yourselves to the refreshments and snacks we've prepared. If anyone has any questions, feel free to approach me. I'd be happy to help you.
Let them sit while I retreat to a quiet corner to recover. It's not what you think. Don't think about it. It's not what you think. Probably just got back at school. Don't think about it. Left alone for a little while, the same words spilling out of my lips in a silent prayer. Till a hand taps on my shoulder.
Hello, you there?
Ah, it's a ghost!
Yes, ma'am?
Oh, look at you. Having to show a group around a mansion this big must be exhausting.
Not a problem, ma'am. I'm just doing my job.
What a hard worker. Anyway, Isabel, right?
Isabella, actually. But yes, what can I help you with, ma'am, right? Please, just Hana.
Ma'am,
Call
right?
me Hana.
Is that ma'am right? Not what? Did people say that?
I just wanted to ask, how soon are we able to move in?
My brain completely stops. The sick feeling plaguing me is suddenly gone, replacing by utter bewilderment. Is she being serious? She looks at me expectantly as I struggle to come up with an answer.
Wait, ma'am, you see, but we haven't even negotiated a price yet, ma'am. We haven't even finished touring the rest of the mansion. A sale would be great and all, but...
She stops me from speaking any further, putting a hand on my shoulder. For a moment, with her tight smile, she looks as though she has tasted a particularly sour lemon.
Oh, please, sweetie, don't insult me. Money is not a problem. And, just between you and me, this place is better off with us than with some old lady who'll probably just fill it up with cats.
That's a lot of cats. Wait, do you think the ghost would kill the cats or, like, take care of them? You know, maybe that's just what the ghost needs, you know?
I personally don't think there's anything wrong with having cats here, Ma'am Hana. I'm sure there's more than enough space here if you want pets.
Perhaps I'm still not feeling well. But really, what's wrong with cats? More importantly, why is she talking about moving in on
Well, I'm more of a dog person. But you see, this is going to be a gift to my darling. It's going to be our anniversary soon.
Oh, that's a death flag. Hey, how soon? Like a day? Because that's a huge death flag.
And it would be so wonderful if you can secure its purchase for us. Why, I can even offer something extra if you help us out with the paperwork.
We actually have a process for this, ma'am. I don't really think that would be necessary or appropriate.
And just what are you two lovely ladies talking about here? Leaving me and our lovely interior designer to talk here by ourselves. What would the people think, darling?
Oh, it's just small talk, love. I was asking if she could help me with the paperwork.
Struggle not to wince when her nails dig into my shoulder. Can't help but send an imploring look at Miss McCullough, who only gives me an apologetic smile and a shrug. I assume... Yeah, that's another one. I assume this has to do with McCullough liking me or not. But there's a lot more of those. Okay, so this is shorter than I thought then. Okay. Because I figured, you know, every one of these would be an individual choice. But, you know, this is just dialogue checks, I guess. So, still looks kind of long, but...
Yeah, I can give you a fact sheet and a form to fill out.
She wastes no time in taking the papers from my hand and shuffles through the bunch. Oh man, Rose is going to be so angry at me for letting her do that.
Wonderful. And Marianne, I'd really love to talk to you about those changes. You took some notes earlier, yes?
I did, Mom. But I really hope that this time...
Excellent. Hopefully you can help us out too, Isabel.
Isabella.
Right. It's a lovely name, Isabel.
She's doing it on purpose!
It's Isabella.
Yes, that's great. We'll be more than happy to put in a good word to your superiors too, and what's this?
Oh no. Look at confusion and disgust is apparent on her face. Turning to her husband, he merely shrugs in reply. Oh yeah, that's just the, you know, horror prop. Yeah, I got an achievement called, hold on. D-list horror prop. For some reason, my achievement overlay switched to the... What's the... Steam... Big picture mode overlay. Whenever I turn on my controller, it does that. Don't know why.
That's, an interesting work of art. Not to my taste, though. I'm sorry.
That's a 2D sprite, right? So they actually got 2D and 3D sprites? Or is that just, like, picture of sprite doing that?
Darling, Buttercup.
No, I don't think it is. I
Art
think
is
that's
a
an actual sprite.
complete overstatement for this garbage. It looks like a cheap prop from a D-list horror film.
Shush, love. Let the girl do what she pleases with, what do they call this? Oh, forget about it. At the very least, it's not as dreadful as the one art exhibit I was forced to attend last month.
I do like the art of this CG. Yeah, I guess past CGs have kind of been in the style.
You should have seen it, Marianne. Even you would have been appalled. But I'm sure you'll know what to do with all walls once we get started.
I highly doubt it is as bad as you say, Ma'am. Nevertheless, you can be assured that my team will only pick whatever suits your tastes.
Oh yeah, we'll get rid of all those spooky letters that just say help me.
Nothing of this chain letter sort, of course. It has to always work with a palette.
So where did she get this? Was it just with the letters?
I'm quite sure
In her
chain
pocket or
letters
something?
these days don't come in this form.
It's my turn to be puzzled. What do they mean? Rose and I double-checked everything earlier. Alright, the papers they handed not enough? Wanted to ask what I did wrong. I don't want this to mess this up. But the way Ma'am Hannah leading the conversation, I heard that's exactly what will happen if I do interrupt.
That's good to hear. See, darling, isn't she an absolute delight to work with? I can't wait to see how this place will look when she's done with it.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that, Buttercup.
Smiles back on her lips when she turns to me and hands me a strange piece of paper.
I would still put it away if I were you, though. Otherwise, people might get the wrong impression. Anyway, as I was saying...
I don't hear the rest of what she says after that. I can only stare down at the paper, the letter in my hands. The letter! You gotta put the title screen now. The sides crinkle in my grip and my breathing grows labored. Dread quickly fills my mind.
Isabella? Isabella? Are you alright? You're looking pale.
I don't even notice who yells, so the other group touring the mansion joins us in the parlor. Want nothing more than to say that, no, I'm not alright. Want to leave this place, because I remember everything as clear as day. This letter and that woman in the attic. It's real. No, that never happened. That's just another story update. So I wonder, will this just be story update too? Or maybe it'll be like a different color. Like, is there a right or a wrong choice? And how do you influence that one? You don't have like a relationship gauge with Yo's. Maybe it's what choice you made.
The
It's
letter.
you.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Careless. I've been so careless. I don't even tell them that without looking like I've gone mad. Should I even tell them? Show the letter or don't show the letter? Come on. Okay, it's just a simple choice or not. Gotta keep her informed, you know? Let it out before I can think twice about what I'm going to say.
Rose, we need to get out of here.
No,
This
no,
place
no, no,
is
no.
cursed.
Look, when I say show the letter, I don't mean yell to everyone that this... I want to redo that choice. Is there a skip to next choice option? Probably not, but nah, we're here. Don't show the letter. The words are stuck in my throat. No? Oh, Marianne. I want to tell her, I really do. But is she going to believe me? How did Marianne's go up? She already dismissed me earlier. It's a concussion, she said. It's not. There really is something in this house, in the attic, that letter. It's going to go after us. Please, believe me.
Dear me, is Isabella alright?
Ma'am Hannah's voice. Why'd you call her Ma'am Hannah? That makes no sense. Voice breaks through the... I guess sirs makes sense, but ma'am just sounds weird. Breaks through the haze beginning to cloud my mind. Rose is looking down on me, worry etched on her features. I don't even notice when she's removed the wrinkled paper from my hands and pushed me down to sit on a nearby chair. In the edge of my vision, I can almost make out Miss McCall asking a passing food server for a glass of water. Mr. Wright stands in the sidelines. Although curious, she is more inclined to watch the scene than help. They are all as likely to believe me as Rose does. To everyone, whatever's in this house is just a hoax. Cautionary tale for children.
Isabella, do you need me to call that ambulance?
She offers me a drink, but I push it away. Need to get out of here before I can cause an even bigger commotion. Clear my head, take a breath of fresh air. Anything to take my mind off things. No one's going to believe me anyway.
No, I'm just feeling a bit out of it. Excuse me. I'll be back. I just need to catch my breath.
Bowing my head, I mutter a quick apology and gather my stuff to make for a quick exit. Let me take a drink. Doesn't matter if this place is haunted or not. Cause trouble and Rose can be quite unforgiving of behavior like this. I'm almost at the door of the parlor when she catches up to me.
Isabella, wait!
The apprehension must have been quite obvious on my face, because her expression instantly shifts to something gentler. Eyes softer, fond smile spreading on her lips.
Hey, I'm not angry.
I know. I'm sorry I ruined this for you.
Come on, you didn't ruin anything. It's not like we haven't ran into any problems before.
I can now check OBS without the audio stopping. This is the best day ever.
If we don't get a deal today, we can always try on a different day. And look.
She hesitates, completely trailing off, before shifting her gaze down to her hands. Small gesture to stall. Her fingers are fiddling with a piece of folded paper. That stupid letter again. My hands stiffen when she gives it back to me, but I take it nevertheless, more as an automatic response than any desire to have it back. I'll throw it away if I can. But I have this nagging feeling that, one way or another, Upon its way back to me, regardless of what I do about it.
Rose, this is... You have to let them know about...
I know you want us to get this sale so badly. And we've made a lot of plans on how to go about this. I mean, who wouldn't? This is the first time I've been assigned to a property like this. I've sold plenty of houses before, but nothing like what we have here. It's a beautiful house. I'd love to get one of my own if I ever win the lottery.
Yeah, beautiful house, you know, beautiful rose garden up front. That there's this one rose that's kind of wilting a little, so they wrap like a piece of candy wrapper on it. There's beautiful, look, I'm trying to say like beautiful paintings, beautiful architecture, beautiful creepy ghosts in the attic. You see, yeah.
But
there we go.
I think, look, here's the thing, Isabella. If we are going to do this, work on something, I don't know, this big, I need you in top shape. And the way you are now...
My mind stops.
What? Wait. No, I can still work. I just need to get myself together.
That's what you said earlier. I let it go because I thought, hey, it's your own body and you should know more than anyone how you feel. But after this, I really think you should take a break.
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm not. Look, all I'm asking is for you to take a seat somewhere I can see you, and let me handle this for now.
So Rose is totally going to die, right? Like, she's not on the relationship thing, so she's going to die, right? Or just become irrelevant. Or I guess just not be a controllable character.
You're clearly not yourself, and I honestly could use some time not worrying when you'll fall over or not. The day's not even over, and I'm already feeling the stress. Please, humor me just this once.
She clasped her hands together in front of her, eyes pleading for understanding. And I do understand, to some extent. That doesn't mean I'll feel any less awful. Whether at myself, or the unlucky turn that the situation has taken, or for her, I don't really know.
I promise I'll give you a full report of what happens after. I'll even let you take the lead tomorrow.
Fine. Okay. I'll step aside for now.
You're upset.
A little, yeah, obviously.
If it's any consolation, I won't tell the boss about today. You know how he is.
Please don't. I don't want a repeat of the lecture I got during my first assignment. He called me a noob. And I don't even know what that means!
She got called a noob. At the memory, she dissolves into helpless giggles, which I also join in, earning a strange looks from the guests milling about the door. How do you not know what noob means? She must have never played RuneScape, obviously. Talking and laughing like this, it's easy to forget any mishaps that happened. Little things you learn to appreciate, I guess.
So, are we good?
Still not okay with it, but Rose has a point. It's better for me to step out of this one for
I
now.
won't be able to help you anyways if I keep getting distracted like this. Maybe I'll just take a walk outside or something while I wait for you to wrap things up.
Please, just stay put. I insist.
I'm not an invalid, Rose.
You clearly have not seen how you looked earlier.
It's not that bad.
Color hasn't even returned to your cheeks yet. Just stay here, alright? Don't even think of going anywhere.
Hey, just stay at this haunted room. It's totally okay.
Let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll take you back to Luxembourg myself to have that minor bump checked. At least wait for me to call someone who will fetch you, okay?
Wait, no, I can't. I can't. I have a movie to watch tonight. It's my best bros. He just made it himself. She's gone before I can voice one word of complaint. Watched with nothing else to do, found myself drifting back to the foyer. Didn't she just say, stay put, don't move at all? And so immediately she moves. A few visitors linger in the area, some really enjoying the afternoon sunlight streaming through the stained glass windows. Others can be seen admiring the priceless antiques decorating the room. One group of elderlies, gathered some way opposite of me, is occupied in a friendly banter about which one will cost more to buy. Little argument here, and occasional laughter and teasing there. I smiled to myself. This conversation reminds me of what I've been missing these past few months. Rose is probably right. I do need a break. Maybe this afternoon's hangout will help. Speaking of, I should call Ash. It's a few hours early from what I told him, but he did ask for a call once I'm done. Besides, I don't have a ride back. He offered, so she just said, I'll give you a ride. Okay. Or rather than giving me one. Not that I'll ever accept the latter, personal convictions and all. Honestly, if there's something I find admirable in him, despite his tendency to annoy the heck out of me, it's that. Well, whatever way works. Free ride is still a free ride. This roses offers too. Despite what she says, I know she'll be busy for the rest of the afternoon, especially without me assisting. Bothering her behavior as small as this, it's the last thing I want to do right now. A couple of minutes and a few prayers asking for a decent signal later, go finally connects and...
Shit! Sup, I'm Ash from Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out, can't beat me. Looking for
Shit,
trouble?
how loud is this
Better
thing
not
even?
lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly
Okay.
for an
The sharp
Asian
ringing
guy.
fills the entire hall,
Sup,
disrupting the...
I'm Ash from
Oh.
Deluxe City. Baggers, watch out, can't beat me. Looking for trouble? Better not lie. I'm a cool
Heads begin to
dude.
turn in search for
Pretty
the source,
fly
mining
for an
quickly.
Asian guy.
I started around the
Sup,
small cloud,
I'm Ash from
pursuing in on a lone
Deluxe
figure
City.
crouched behind the
Baggers,
small
watch
group of
out,
old people
can't
checking
beat
out for
me.
the deckers,
Looking for trouble?
woman alone.
Better not
He's
lie.
facing away from me,
I'm a
fumbling
cool
with something
dude.
in his
Pretty
hands.
fly for an Asian guy.
But I don't need to see his
Sup,
face to know
I'm
whose
Ash from
back it is.
Deluxe City.
I'll
Baggers,
recognize that
watch
dumb
out,
parka
can't
anyway.
beat me. Looking for
Not bothering
trouble?
to end the call, I
Better
marched
not
towards him.
lie. I'm a cool dude. Pretty fly
Nice
for an
ringtone.
Asian guy.
Sure what happened today.
Sup,
Really not
I'm
in the mood
Ash
to
from
deal with this.
Deluxe
Of all the
City.
times to...
Baggers,
Ashton Frey!
What happens next is something I'll surely regret later for having not recorded.
Ah!
What was with that scream? That scream! Can I replay that? No, I can't. I wish I could.
Ashton Frey!
That was really bad. He jumps, lets out an undignified yelp, followed by his phone slipping out from his grip. Bounces from one hand to the other in his poor attempt to catch it, before ultimately falling flat on the floor with a resounding clack. Kinda feel sorry for the phone. And the floor. It's not every day that you catch someone like Ash off guard and get a reaction. Dang his stupid detective. Oh, he's the detective! Okay, so he can't see ghosts because ghosts don't exist. Okay, I want to see from this guy's perspective. When do we get... hold on. Is it journal? Oh, no. Right, branching tree. Ashton is 6. Okay, that's when we find out the truth. That ghosts don't exist, right? They'll just... Okay, show letter to ghosts is that one. And we have that because... Okay, if it's in red, that means that's the route we're on. Okay. There's a lot of choices. Alright, am I going to have to go through every single one? Yeah, you know I will. Gotta get that 100% achievement. Wonder, is there actually an achievement for getting all of them? Maybe. I would look at view global achievement stats, but screw it, I'll look at it. Oh yeah, there's read all branches in chapter 7, and I assume there's, you know, that for other chapters as well. I'll take every game to victory I can get, no matter how small. Ha! An awkward pause passes between us. A blink. He makes a face. Then, in a too quick motion, he ducks and retrieves his abuse gadget, while a grin tends to break out from my lips. He doesn't meet my eyes when he straightens, but a flush has crept up his neck and cheeks. In another universe, where we haven't known each other for 5 years and suffering through his teasing is not a day-to-day occurrence, chances are I'll find that adorable. Endearing, even. Is this guy Battler? Think about it. Okay, think about it. We got white coat, check. We got red undercoat, check. We got cross, check. Battler doesn't wear gloves, but you know, there's for punching because Battler punches. You know, he has one hand to the side, desperately trying to not put his hand in his pocket. You see, he has a chain because it's Battler. Does Battler have a chain? Hold on, Battler. Yushiro Miya? Let's see. Chain. Well, okay, he might not have a chain, but you know what he has? I don't know where I'm going with this, but this guy's just Battler with black hair. Fortunately, this isn't that kind of world. And Luke is Black Battler. Think about it. The way things are, I'm already content to see him out of his normally collected disposition.
Hello to you too, scaredy cat. I could stand to be greeted like a normal person, you know.
What? And miss that look on your face? No way. Oh man, I should have taken a picture.
I am so honored you find this funny. Is that how you treat your guests? I think I need to talk to your supervisor.
His voice acting's a bit off.
Talk to yourself. You aren't even a guest here. What are you doing here in the first place?
For a moment, he looks like a cat that swallowed the cannery. Suddenly, checking every nook and cranny in his phone for any damage or scratches seems to be more interesting activity than explaining himself.
Ash,
I could be looking to buy a house.
a mansion.
Yeah, why not? Did you see the view outside? It doesn't look haunted to me at all.
He's messing with
Ashton,
me.
I
What,
am
really?
not in the mood. What are you doing here?
He chances a glimpse at some point behind me. The parlor? Curious, I follow his gaze, but before I can figure out what has caught his attention, he places a hand on my shoulder and turns me back to facing.
I just finished working on something earlier than expected, so I dropped by.
Still don't see how his work has anything to do with why he's here. At my confused look, he drops the hand resting on my arm, like he has touched something particularly hot, casually rubs the back of his neck.
And I said I'll see if I can pick you up. Turns out I can. Free time and all. So here I am. Figured you'd still be busy, and so I roamed around for a while.
Oh, you should have mentioned that sooner. I was about to throw you out.
Throw me? Hey, I was given a pamphlet. I think that makes me a legitimate client at least.
That's
We
fair.
have a mandatory sign-in sheets for clients, Ash. I didn't see your name on it.
Oh, well, you know?
And you can't just roam around because it says open house. Normal people actually follow an etiquette here.
What? He's following the etiquette. His gloves on. It's fancy.
Right, okay. I think I'll just go ahead and...
No, wait. I wasn't really going to throw you out. Rose said, never mind. I was just about to leave anyway.
Wait, what? Now?
Something must have shown in my face, as he pauses and gives me a long, hard stare. Sometimes I forget how easy reading people is for Ash, even how he often looks as if everything around him is a chore. I avoid his eyes, so this guy's the main character. Got it. Hoping he'll drop the subject and won't ask any more questions. The last thing I want is to tell him what happened, especially the part about the letter. In fact, he's the last person on earth I'll ever think about telling it to if I can help it. Sure, he's a dependable guy. God knows how many times he's helped me, even without me asking for it. Stuff like ghosts and the supernatural? I'll never believe those, even if he hears it from a friend. Except maybe if it's back up. On a good day, the most harmless thing he'll do is give you a detailed explanation why those things have no chance of ever being real. At worst, he's insufferable. He'll poke fun at you every single chance he'll get. Ash. See, got him. You see? That's how I got the policy, you know? What did I ever do to him? Never does that to Becca or Zach. Can already imagine how things will go down the moment I spell a word of what I saw in the attic. Nope, over my dead body. Before it catches attention, I shove the letter still clasped in my hand deep into my bag.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's just go.
Doesn't look like a nothing to me.
We still have Zach's movie tonight, remember?
It's still early. And didn't you say your shift will end around 5 or 6? What about... Hey, Isabella, wait up!
Your chauffeur greets me as soon as the main door opens. Not the usual autumn draft, but still a welcome change from the stifling atmosphere inside the mansion. Ash's footsteps are quick behind me, the soles of his shoes thumping hard against the polished concrete in awkward cadence as he rushes to catch up. He calls out twice. Andrew still leans in the background. Whispering calls me back, shadows beckoning. Help me. Help me. Hey, the wind kind of sounded like, oh, that's just regular wind. I don't look back. I'll call it there. 32 minutes, yep. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back next time where we don't return to the mansion. That's the story. That's it. Hold on. I want to look back at the... Oh, oops. Let's save now. Okay, so we still got a while to go until we get to the next choice. Well, even if these two are choices, I wouldn't really call that a choice, you know? Like, they don't impact anything immediately. Although, well, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.